I was blessed enough to have twin boys on 11-11-11, Marshawn and Marzell Gray. I was born the night before the Wisconsin game of last season. This is Marshawn Gray, Marzell Gray, my soon-to-be wife, Allison Gray. This guy right here is normally the more serious one. And this guy right here, he's more of the laid-back, happy, smiley one. See, yeah, there he goes. He likes to smile a lot. And we have a daughter named Tessa Bear, and she's been great helping us out with him. My daily schedule would be like I wake up really at, 6:30, 6 o'clock, because that's when babies get up.
My mornings are amazing because MarQueis gets up with them, changes him, and reads them a story or feeds them, and then I get up and he's off to work, and that's usually my mornings.
And when I usually get home, it's around 7:30, or 8 o'clock. I play with them for a little bit because the bear time is around like 9 or 9:30. Can I have some? We feed them, we just play around a little bit and put them back to bed. And on the weekends is when we get to do the most damage together, because that's when I have a lot more free time. Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
We're getting married on 12/12/12. She wanted to be like that because the boys, like I said, were born 11/11/11. So she thought it would be a great idea to do the 12/12/12. But now that we're bowl eligible, I don't know how that's going to work out. Hopefully we still get that date. I have to still inform Coach Kill. Hopefully he knows, but I got to be that man-to-man and go have that talk with him. So see how that works.
You win the game today! You win the game today! That's your job! That's your mission! That's your quest!
Let's go,
all
Boren.
locked in! Every man together! You win the game today!
Possibly a record crowd on hand here today as Ohio State tries to chase perfection. But Michigan trying to see if they can't ruin a perfect season for the 2012 Ohio State Buckeyes.
Let's go! They selling it already!
Ohio State on offense, Michigan on defense. 1st and 10, Ohio State from their own 40-yard line. Braxton Miller drops the throw from his 35, guns it long down the right side for Devin Smith. Got it to the 15, to the 10, and Devin Smith taken down at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal for Michigan's 4. Snap to Braxton Miller. He'll hand it to Carlos Hyde, and he takes it to the end zone for a touchdown. Ohio State a 7-0 lead over Michigan. Impressive drive to start the game. 10.5 to play first quarter. Buckeyes a 7-0 lead. Devin Gardner, quarterback in the shotgun, gets the snap, drops to the 30 to pass. Gardner looking, hit while throwing, and that ball is loose, and Zach Boren comes up with a football. Hard to think this guy was carrying the football from a fullback position about a month or so ago. Michigan looking at 3rd and 2 from their own 25-yard line. Snap to Devin Gardner. He'll roll to the right. Throw on the run upfield, and it is caught. Receiver to the 50-yard line, and down the right sideline goes the receiver. So Ohio State's 30 to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and into the end zone for a touchdown goes Roy Roundtree. And he is hit and dropped hard. That might be the hardest stick Braxton Miller's taken all year. Gardner looks, and he's hit and dropped by Zach Boren. He planted him like a cheap flower. 1st and 10, Ohio State at Michigan's 14, trailing 14 to 10. Miller gets the snap, rolls to the right at the 20, throws on the run, caught at the 10. Corey Brown to the 5, busts his way into the end zone. Ohio State now has a 17-14 lead. 2nd and 2, Michigan. Keeping it Robinson, going to the 35, to the 40, 45, to the 50, and then Ohio State's 35, right side. Robinson to the 20, to the 10, and into the end zone goes Denard Robinson. Incredible. And the Wolverines have reclaimed the lead, 21-17. These is maybe some of the toughest shots all season. Not surprising it comes in the last game of the year.
Yeah, it's always a hard-hitting game.
Snap to Gardner, looks to throw. He's grabbed, eludes one defender, but he'll go down. Football's fumbled, and it's picked up. They lost again. It's still bouncing around.
We got
right
it.
around the 10-yard line. Ohio State has the football.
Let's see if they can take advantage of this.
Snap to Guyton, puts it down. The kick for Drew Basil is up, and Drew Basil nails it. Ohio State trying to remain unbeaten. Well, in a game that's seen 5 turnovers, wouldn't it be nice for Ohio State to come up with another one right here? 2nd and 20. Gardner rolling to his left. Gardner throws upfield, and that ball is intercepted by C.J. Barnett.
Coach Myers going nuts on the sideline.
He just slung his headset into the air, and he's hugging anybody he can get. Ohio State, 12-0 champions of the Leaders Division in the Big Ten, and defeat Michigan 26-21.
And that was a classic rivalry game. To be 12-0, it really hasn't sunk in yet. It's more the fact that we're going to lose our senior class. Most selfless group I've ever been around. I'm going to see to it that when you walk in that Woody Hayes facility, this team will never be forgotten.
Good job, Zach.